For the second straight year, the Tennessee Titans playoff hopes come down to a Week 18 matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. If the Titans win this one, they're in, but if they lose, they're probably going to need some help to get in and most likely won't be in. So the Titans are just going to have to find a way to win this one against Jacksonville. They're currently the 7th seed in the AFC as of right now. And again, if the Titans are able to win this game, they'll be in the playoffs, but if they lose, they're going to need some outside help in order to hold it down. But let's look at this Jaguars team. Definitely a far cry from where they were last year when they won the division, and they won't be making it into the playoffs, though they've gotten 2 wins in a row against the Buccaneers and most recently the Panthers in a very close one. 24-20 was the final in this one as the Jags continue to ruin their tank, as Trevor Lawrence had 2 touchdown passes in this one. Travis Etienne didn't do too much on the ground. Lawrence also had a rushing touchdown, however, so good all-around game for him. Christian Kirk had a touchdown catch, as did Evan Ingram. And once again, the Jags are looking to play spoiler in this one against Tennessee, and wouldn't they love to just ruin our playoff chances by beating us in this last week of the season, even if it means that they don't get as high a draft pick. We won't be having Roger McCreary in this one, who's dealing with a dislocated wrist, but he will be back for the wild card round if we're able to win this game. Kyle Phillips, however, is done for the season with a quad tear, so Chris Moore will have to step up into the slot as he's done most of the season. The Jags have a few injuries as well, as Tyler Shatley won't be playing in this one due to a broken toe, and Calvin Ridley will also miss this matchup due to a ruptured disc in his back. Due to the Kyle Phillips injury, we decided to call up Reggie Roberson to the roster from the practice squad. I don't know how much he's really going to contribute, but hey. The Titans did win the first matchup between these two early on in the season, and the Titans are looking to sweep the Jags for the first time in a couple of years, as well as lock up a playoff spot with a win against Jacksonville, like I mentioned. But you already know Trevor Lawrence and company are not going to make it easy on this Titans team. Obviously, we're pretty big rivals, although not in the whole grand scheme of the NFL. Still the biggest rivalry in the AFC South. But with that being said, can the Titans lock up this final playoff spot in the AFC, or will the Jags play spoiler? We'll find out next. Ryan Stonehouse, as always, will kick this thing off as the Jags will get the ball first. We're underway in the final game of the 2023 regular season, as Parker Washington will just nail it in the end zone, and out comes Trevor Lawrence and this Jags offense. And Trevor Lawrence, even with the Jags not doing as well as they usually do, has had a pretty solid season, 27 touchdowns and 13 picks, just short of 3,200 yards on the season. As we take a look at this Jags offense, no Calvin Ridley, like I mentioned, so Christian Kirk and Zay Jones will be number 1, number 2 at receiver. Of course, they still have Travis Etienne in the backfield as well, and Ben Bartch will start at left guard for the injured Tyler Shatley. And on 1st and 10, Etienne will get the carry, breaks away from Autry, and he'll pick up about 7 as we look at this Titans defense that was able to get a second half shutout last week against the Texans, but we'll have to see what they do today against the Jags in a win-or-go-home game, essentially. 2nd and 3, Lawrence in the shotgun by himself. He'll run this one, actually. He'll get to the outside, and Trevor Lawrence takes a big hit from Amani Hooker, but he holds onto the football, gets up to the 41 for the first down. 1st and 10, and a little bubble screen to Zay Jones here for the Jags, as he'll pick up about 4. Christian Fulton on the tackle. That'll lead to a 2nd and 6. Lawrence again in the shotgun. Tennessee is looking to show blitz, but it'll be a false start against the Jags. I believe that was Brandon Scherf who jumped. That'll lead to a 3rd and 10 now. Lawrence in the shotgun. He'll drop back, and he has time, scrambles, steps up into the pocket, and he's going to be dragged down from behind. Not technically a sack, but Tier Tart is able to tackle him for no gain, and Tennessee will get the football after the punt. And Will Levis had a bit of a rough couple of weeks, and he's up to 28 touchdowns and 15 interceptions, just short of 3,500 yards on the season. And of course, Kyle Phillips won't be playing in this game, so we'll see some Chris Moore and probably some Nick Westbrook-Akine as well, as Tennessee sets up shop from the 20. It'll be 1st and 10, double tight set for the Titans as Levis makes some adjustments at the line. And we'll see what they do here. Here's a handoff to Tyjae Spears. He gets to the outside, and Spears will pick up the first down, getting up to about the 35-yard line. So a good start to this game for the rookie running back who's had a remarkable season. And I think he's pretty much locked up Offensive Rookie of the Season. But here he's going to get blown up in the backfield. Good play there by Josh Allen as we look at the Jags defense. And this time around, they will have Foye Oluokun, who didn't play in the first matchup between these two teams. And we'll have to see what kind of an impact he makes in this matchup. 2nd and 13, Levis on the play fake. He'll look down the field, throws right side. There's a wide open DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to get into Jags territory up to the 38, and this Titans offense is starting off hot. 1st and 10. And this time the read option, Levis will keep it himself, and he'll pick up the first down, and he gets down at the 25-yard line. So good decision there by the rookie QB. 1st and 10. Here's the fake to Hopkins. Levis with a double fake here. He's looking down the field, throws right side. He has Traylon Burks, who's going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Titans strike first blood here as it's 7-0 now after that strike to Burks. And now we'll see how the Jags respond. 1st and 10, Lawrence in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to ETN. And he runs over Nakobe Dean. Hello? Nice run there by ETN as he's just short of the first down marker. It'll be 2nd and inches. Tennessee's showing blitz here. Lawrence, quick throw left side. That's going to be caught for the first down. It's Christian Kirk making the grab as he's up to the 41. 2nd and 7 for the Jags now as Lawrence will keep it on the read option. Murphy Bunning can't get him. Hooker can't tackle him either. Lawrence is just breaking tackles left and right, and he gets up to the 44-yard line. Hell of a run there by Lawrence. So now it's 2nd and 7. He'll take a snap here. Throws right side. That's going to be caught. And it'll be a short gain for Evan Ingram. But it'll lead to a 3rd and 2 as the Jags have two tight ends to the right side, but they're going to jump off sides again. It was both Birch and Scherf who jumped off for the Jags. That'll make it a little bit of a tougher 3rd and 7 here. Lawrence will drop back. He has time, throws left side. That's going to be caught for the first down. It is Zay Jones once again making the grab. And now it'll be a 2nd and 6. Lawrence alone in the shotgun. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter here as he throws right side. That's going to be caught for the first down. It is Parker Washington, the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll get up to the 10. That'll make it 3rd and 8 now from the 8. This should be the final play of the quarter, I would believe. As Lawrence throws over the middle, that's going to be caught for the touchdown. Christian Kirk making the grab. And that is going to lead to the end of the first quarter as these two teams are knotted up at 7 apiece. And this last game of the season is already living up to the hype. 3rd and 9 for Tennessee as we begin this second quarter. Levis will drop back. He has time. Throws right side, and he just overshoots Nick Westbrook-Akine. And that'll be a 3 and out for the Titans. So now we'll see what the Jags can do here from the 39. 1st and 10, Lawrence will drop back, throws right side over the head of Al-Shaair. He's going to find Evan Ingram, who's into Tennessee territory up to the 32. A big strike for the Jags. 2nd and 10 now. Lawrence on the play fake this time. He'll dump it off underneath the ETN. Arden Key can't make the tackle. Neither can Al-Shaair. He broke pretty much 3 tackles there. Well, it was just some sloppy tackling on Tennessee's side anyways, but the Jags are in the red zone now, 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw left side. That's going to be caught by Ingram, and he's going to be tackled just short of the first down marker. Harold Landry in coverage. That's probably not a good idea. 2nd and 1. Lawrence throws right side. That's going to be caught for the first down. That's Kirk, who's able to just barely get it. So now 2nd and goal from the 3. 3 tight ends in the set. Lawrence on the play fake. Under pressure, and Harold Landry gets to him. That'll make it a 3rd and goal from the 11. As Lawrence is in the shotgun now. And we'll see what he does here. Lawrence throws right side into the back of the end zone, incomplete. And the Jags will have to kick a field goal here. It'll be a 28-yarder, and Brandon McManus is able to hit that very easily as the Jags take their first lead of the game. It's 10-7. So now we'll see if Tennessee's offense can get back to what they did in the first drive of the game as Spears will get the handoff. Plenty of blocking down the field, and Spears will pick up the first down up to the 32-yard line. And what a season he has had so far for the Titans. 1st and 10. Levis on the read option again, but this time he's going to get dragged down in the backfield by Andre Sisco. Dumped him in the backfield like a truck. 2nd and 13, Levis will throw it this time. Throws right side, just out of reach for a Conquo, but there's a flag on the play. That is going to be pass interference on the Jags, and that's going to go against Rayshawn Jenkins. So Tennessee now will get a new set of downs just off of that. 1st and 10, Levis on the play fake. He's going to dump it off. There's Josh Wiley, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play, getting up to midfield. 2nd and 4. 3 tight ends in the set for Tennessee as Spears will get the handoff. He goes around the edge, and Spears has just been killing the Jags on the outside as he picks up yet another 1st down as we're across the midway point in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Levis will take the snap, and he's going to throw right side, and that's nearly going to be intercepted by Jenkins, who nearly redeemed himself. Levis did have a Conquo wide open over the middle, however, so now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Levis steps up, throws over the middle. That's going to be a diving grab by Traylon Burks, who's up to the 13-yard line. So now Tennessee looks to take the lead here on 1st and 10. Levis on the play fake once again. He's just going to dump it off to Spears this time. Stiff arm to Jenkins, and he takes a big shot from Aluakun as he picks up about 3. 3rd and 7 for Tennessee, as Julius Chestnut's in the game, and that's who will get the ball on the screen pass. And Chestnut's going to be tackled just short of the marker. Good tackle there by Cisco, and the Titans will go for it on 4th and 1 as Spears is in the backfield again. Gets the handoff, and he's blown up in the backfield. Foye Aluakun just shot in there unblocked, and the Titans will turn it over on downs at the 7. So now we'll see what Jacksonville can do here. Lawrence throws over the left side. That's going to be dropped by Ingram. Good hit there by Kevin Byard. That'll lead to a 3rd and 9. Jags trying to avoid another 3 and out here as Lawrence drops back, throws right side. That's going to be caught by Ingram this time as he's going to get up to the 29-yard line, a 22-yard gain for him. And now we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. So we'll see if the Jags can extend their lead as we head towards the end of the half. 1st and 10 as Lawrence is in the shotgun here. He'll drop back. He has time. Throws right side. That's going to be Etienne. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. Good play there by Sean Murphy-Bunting. 2nd and 3 now. Lawrence will drop back again. He has time, throws the Etienne again, and he's going to get the 1st down and more as he's up to the 46-yard line, but stays in bounds, so the clock keeps running. 1:30 to go here in the half as Lawrence throws over the middle. That's going to be caught. Kirk breaks a tackle from Byard, but he's going to get tackled at the 41, but he does pick up the 1st down, so Jacksonville is moving the football here. High snap as Lawrence hands it off to Darrell Henderson, the former Ram, and he's going to pick up a good 14-yard gain up to the 27 for the 1st. Jags use their 1st time out here with 52 seconds to go. Here's Lawrence on 1st and 10. He gets it away. That's going to be caught by Kirk, who's tripped up just short of the 1st down marker. That's Ronald Darby on the tackle. 3rd and 1. Tennessee's trying to get adjusted here. Lawrence gets the snap, but he's going to run right into Danico Autry. That'll be a loss as the Jags will have to kick a field goal, and this one will be from about 39 yards out, and McManus is now 2 for 2 on field goals in this game. Tennessee has about 15 seconds to get down the field and do something here as Levis drops back. He'll throw right side. That's going to be caught by Burks. He took a big shot from Jenkins but held on, and he's out of bounds at the 45 as there's 10 seconds to go here as Levis will drop back. Throws underneath to Jalen Samuels, and he's going to get tackled at the 36. The Titans use a timeout, and Caleb Shudak will try a 53-yarder here. That's going to be right down the middle, and we're going to go into the half with the Jags leading 13-10. Not a great first half for Tennessee offensively. The defense was kind of lacking as well, but we still have a whole nother half of football to play. But it's 13-10 Jags as it stands. So now we'll look at games from around the country that people may or may not care about. And first and foremost, we're going to go up north where the Colts look to hold on to the top seed as they are up 7-0 against Houston. Anthony Richardson has a touchdown pass. CJ Stroud has a pick. In the AFC North, we have the Steelers taking on the Ravens as both of these teams look to fight it out for the division title, essentially. The Steelers are up 21-7. Kenny Pickett is 13-17, 139 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lamar has a pick. Pickett has also thrown a pick as well, though. And last but not least, in the NFC South, we have the Buccaneers taking on the 11-5 Panthers. Carolina's up 10-6 currently. Bryce Young having a solid game despite a pick. But we'll have to see if the Panthers can hold on here. If the Titans are going to win this game, they're going to have to rely on Tyjae Spears a little bit more. He has 43 yards on 6 carries, so you got to think he's going to get the ball more here in the second half. 3rd and 4, however, and Levis is going to run it himself, getting down for the first down. Looked like a blown-up play there, but it works out. 1st and 10, and here's the play fake by Levis now. He's looking down the field, throws it as he's hit, and he finds Burks, who comes back to the football. Great play by Treylon Burks, who gets up to the 31. He might not be replicating what A.J. Brown did for the Titans IRL, but in this franchise, so far, he really has. 1st and 10, Levis on the play fake again, and he's under pressure. He's going to be brought down for the sack. Fularunzo Fadukasi gets the sack there for the Jags. That'll lead to a 3rd and 20 as Levis will throw the screen this time. Here's Samuels. Not much going on, however, as he's going to be brought down at the 33, and Tennessee will have to kick a field goal. It'll be about a 50-yarder here for Shudak from the right hash. He made a 53-yarder right before the half, and he's able to make this one as well, and we're tied up at 13. So now we'll see what Trevor Lawrence and the Jags come out with in the second half. 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Etienne. Etienne is going to run for the first down and more as he breaks a few tackles up to the 42-yard line. So now new set of downs for Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence. He throws right side. That's going to be caught. And Hooker just got out of position, and Ingram's able to get by him for the first down up to the 40. So Tennessee's defense is really letting them down here by letting these drives last a lot longer than they should. And there's another example on 3rd and 7. Ingram's going to make the grab as he's up to the 15. So now 1st and 10, just over 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw right side. That's going to be caught. Just short of the first down marker is Zay Jones, as it'll be 3rd and 1 now from the 5. Tennessee looking to bring the blitz here. Lawrence, quick throw left side. That's going to be caught. Brenton Strange is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown as he broke a couple of tackles to get there. And the Jags take the lead once again. It's 20-13. So now 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd as Levis will drop back on 3rd and 9. Throws right side, and he's going to find Chigakonkwo, who's been pretty quiet so far in this game compared to what he usually does. Now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Tennessee. Levis looks, throws right side, caught by Burks. Burks will get the first down, jukes out a defender, and he's up to the 21. Treylon Burks has definitely come to play in this one as he's come up with some big plays for Tennessee so far in this game. So now Tom winding down in the 3rd. Here's Levis on 1st and 10. Throws left side. That's going to be Burks again, who's tackled just short of the marker, but Burks is injured on the play. And that's somebody Tennessee really can't afford to have out at this point, but he'll be out for a few plays. So now 2nd and 2, handoff to Spears, and Spears is going to power his way forward for the first down. Good run by Spears. This should be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Levis on the play fake, looking right, and he's going to scramble, and he steps out at about the 3. And now we go to the 4th and final quarter as the Titans trail by 7. Can they turn it around and get to the playoffs? We'll have to see. 2nd and 2 as we begin the 4th quarter. Tennessee in their jumbo set. Handoff to Julius Chestnut, and he's going to fight his way forward into the end zone. And the Titans will knot it up at 20. But now we're going to have to see what the defense does, as Jacksonville's been able to drive all over the defense so far in this game. And we'll have to see if they can stop Trevor Lawrence here. 1st and 10, Etienne gets the handoff. He cuts it inside, breaks a couple of tackles, and they'll get up to the 34. That'll be a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1, Tennessee showing blitz once again. This time Etienne gets the handoff. He gets the first down as he's brought down at the 39. So good running here for Travis Etienne. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 for the Jags now. Lawrence throws left side, and he just throws it completely off target. And Tennessee will get the football back with a chance to take the lead here. 3rd and 6. Levis Looks, throws over the middle, caught by Okonkwo. He's going to cough the football up, however, and it's going to be picked up by the Jags. Tyson Campbell picks it up. Okonkwo just coughed it up, and he's actually injured on the play. And that is a double whammy right there. Chig had been so quiet in this game and just coughed up the football. So now Jacksonville has great field position. ETN gets stuffed on first down. Jeffrey Simmons is in there. He loses a yard on the play. 2nd and 11. Hand off to ETN. He gets a nice block there, but Kevin Byard with a nice open field tackle, but a 7-yard gain for ETN. Now 3rd and 4. Lawrence will drop back. Throws a screen to ETN. He's going nowhere. Good open field tackle there by Christian Fulton. And the Jags will settle for a field goal to take the lead here. This will be a 50-yard attempt for McManus, and it's good. So the Jags take a 23-20 lead. So now Tennessee will get the football back. There's about 6:40 to go in the game. They cannot afford another turnover. But 1st and 10, Spears is blown up in the backfield. Devin Lloyd just shot in there and brought him down, so that'll lead to a 2nd and 12. Okonkwo is back in the game for Tennessee, by the way. 2nd and 12, and Levis will throw right side. Okonkwo can't hold on to it. Good defense there by Josh Allen. 3rd and 12 now. 6 minutes to go. Tennessee still has time, even if they can't convert this one. Levis will throw left side. That's going to be caught by Hopkins, and he's going to get up to the 42-yard line. D-Hop's been pretty quiet so far as well, but it's a new set of downs on that catch. 3rd and 10 for Tennessee now. Levis will drop back. He's going to roll to his right. Looking down the field. He's going to take a shot looking for more, and that's going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins comes up with a huge pick for the Jags as Levis just tried to force that one, and it didn't work out. So now Jacksonville has a chance to put the game away. Here's a deep shot to Washington, and he makes the grab as Murphy Bunning can't make the tackle. And he's up to the Tennessee 33 now. So the Titans defense is really going to have to dig in here. 2nd and 10. Here's the play fake. Lawrence throws left side, and he's going to find Zay Jones, who breaks the tackle, stays in bounds, and he picks up the 1st down. So that'll run even more clock now for the Jags. 1st and 10. Lawrence, quick throw right side. That's going to be caught. There's Kirk, and he's going to break a tackle, stays in bounds, and he picks up about 6. Jacksonville's ranked 26th in the league in total offense, but they've been putting on a show offensively. 2nd and 4. Lawrence on the play fake, and he's going to be brought down by Nakobe Dean as Tennessee takes their first timeout of the half. 3rd and 13. Lawrence in the shotgun. He's looking, and he's going to be brought down for another sack. This time Arden Key gets to him, and that'll force a field goal. So Tennessee still has a shot with 2 minutes to go as McManus will make this field goal to make it a 6-point lead for Jacksonville. And it could come down to this. Tennessee needs a touchdown to at least send the game to overtime, if not most likely win it. As Levis rolls to his right on 1st and 10, throws it. That is nearly picked off. Not a smart decision there as he tried to force it to Okonkwo. That'll lead to a 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. Jags bring the blitz. Quick throw over the middle. Hopkins can't hold on to it. Good hit by Aluakun. 3rd and 10. 2:08 to go in the game as Levis will drop back again. And he's under pressure, brought down for the sack. Josh Allen coming in clutch for the Jags. And that'll make it a critical 4th and 21. Last chance for Tennessee most likely as Levis drops back. He has time. Throws right side looking for Hopkins and is tipped away. And the Jags will get the football back at the Tennessee 14. And will most likely be able to run the clock out here. 3rd and 17, Tennessee has no timeouts. ETN gets around the corner. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and that will seal the game as the Jaguars pull off a Week 18 upset over the Titans, 26-20. And now the Titans' playoff hopes are on life support. It's not completely done, like I mentioned last video. The Titans do have a shot at making the playoffs depending on how other games go. But man, the Titans really, really, really could not afford to lose this game, and they did. And it hurts even more knowing that it was against the Jags. Trevor Lawrence had himself a game, 25 of 33, 283 yards and 2 touchdowns. Will Levis just picked a bad day to have a bad game, 15 of 29, a touchdown and a pick. And we just could not get Tyjae Spears going in the second half, unfortunately. We tried running it with him, it just didn't work out too well. But Traylon Burks had a really good game. Not that it really matters much when you lose, but at the end of the day, this was definitely a game Tennessee could not afford to lose, and they lost. So now the Titans need losses from the Bengals, the Chiefs, and the Jets in order to get into the playoffs. And it is possible, but not incredibly likely, as those teams are also battling for the playoffs. And it didn't happen. The Tennessee Titans are eliminated from playoff contention. And it's hard to really just put it on this one game, because the Titans started the season 1-6, and there were plenty of games in the regular season that we could have won, but a few plays here and there just ended up having us lose the games. Like the Saints game, the Chargers game, the Colts game, and the Falcons game that went to overtime. Those were all games that we could have won, but we just ended up losing. But starting a season 1-6 is never going to be a good recipe for getting into the playoffs. But either way, the fact that we were even in range to make the playoffs in Week 18, considering how the team was pretty much made, and considering the fact that we made a switch to a rookie quarterback so early in the season, I mean, at the end of the day, say what you want, but I kind of feel like this team overachieved. And the best part of it is, I feel like Will Levis is going to be our franchise quarterback. Now, as far as the team goes that got into the playoffs over us, it was actually the Cincinnati Bengals who pulled off a 23-17 victory over the Browns. The Chiefs did win as well, but the Bengals beat the Chiefs in Week 17, so they got into the playoffs due to the head-to-head win. So the Chiefs, who won the Super Bowl last year, aren't in the playoffs this year. The Colts get the 1 seed in the AFC, and our AFC matchups in the wildcard round will be the Steelers, who are the 2 seed, taking on the 7th seeded Browns, the 3 seeded Raiders taking on the 6 seeded Bengals, and the 4th seeded Bills taking on the 5th seeded Ravens. And I feel like the only real surprise is the Raiders winning the AFC West, with the Chiefs and Chargers being there. But hey, it happens. In the NFC, the Cowboys have the 1 seed, and the wildcard matchups over there will be the Niners taking on the Eagles in a rematch of the NFC Championship game last year, the Panthers taking on the Falcons in a matchup in the NFC South, and an NFC North matchup as well, as the Packers will host the Vikings on Monday night. So now we'll look at the season stats for Tennessee, and I honestly think that Will Levis is the QB of the future for the team. Ryan Tannehill is in the last year of his contract, so he's pretty much done. Now, as far as what we're going to do with Malik Willis, I haven't really decided what we're going to do, but we'll get to that in a second. Tyjae Spears with a great season, over 1,400 yards and 8 touchdowns on the year. And I think next year I want to get Julius Chestnut more involved, so we'll have to find ways to do that. We had 2,000-yard receivers in Chig Okonkwo and Traylon Burks. Okonkwo also had 14 touchdowns, with Burks getting 8. DeAndre Hopkins was just short of 1,000, but he had a pretty good season in his own right. So we're starting to move away from the identity of being a run-only team or a run-first team, and we're throwing the football more. Azeez Al-Shaair had 147 tackles and 23 TFLs to lead the team. And Jeffrey Simmons actually led the team in sacks with 8 of them, which is kind of an indictment on our outside linebacker play. As you see, Arden Key had 3.5 and Harold Landry had 2.5. Amani Hooker led the team in interceptions with 6. Roger McCreary had 5. So those guys are definitely going to be the future of the secondary. Al-Shaair also led the team in pass deflections. We only had 2 forced fumbles because Madden is weird. There just aren't a lot of forced fumbles. But of course, one happens in a win-or-go-home game for us. But hey, it is what it is. But there will be big changes made to the defense in the offseason. You'll just have to wait and see what those are. Caleb Shudak had a pretty good season. He did miss a couple of extra points against the Dolphins, but overall only missed 1 field goal, so a good season for him. Ryan Stonehouse took a step back this year as a punter, and Chris Moore had a kick return touchdown, but that's about it. So unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles for year 1 of the Titans franchise, but we have our franchise quarterback, so now we'll have to see what we can do in the offseason to get us back into leading the division and winning the division. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys for all your support for year 1 of this franchise. We're going to keep this mofo rolling into next year. reminder, of course, I'll be doing the off-season stream later on in the week. I'm thinking Thursday most likely, so make sure you guys come through for that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well, and turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, you guys be notified. Also, make sure you guys go follow me over on Kick and Rumble, where I'll be multi-streaming between those two platforms and here as well. And I'll think about Twitch. I don't really rock with Twitch like that, but I guess we'll see. If you guys are interested in me streaming on Twitch, we'll see what happens, I guess. But anyways, I'm starting to pick back up with my content on my other channels as well, so make sure you guys go sub to my basketball channel, my baseball channel, and my Let's Play channel as well. And if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment with the hashtag #LevisSeason.